As you see within the title of the video, I would implore, this can go to women as well, but I would implore men not to get into relationships um, just for the sake of not wanting to be lonely, if that makes sense. I've been alone for, I'm 30 now, what, 27? About 3 years? 4 years, something like that. And I haven't really had relationships like that. I think in total, actual relationships, it was two, and I had like a friends with benefits. That was kind of like a mini relationship in college, but not like serious or we're boyfriend girlfriend, but more so we kind of act like that. Um, I just knew we couldn't be together uh, once I graduated because I was older than her. But anyway, um, I, I I think the reason I wanted to make the video is more so myself, but for men like me who you can be relatively attractive, but you're not someone that's always getting bombarded by women. You may feel in times loneliness, but you also need to understand that just having multiple women has kind of gotten old, right? We've gotten past the years when I was younger where trying to get women was cool, and it was nice because women had more self-respect, they had more dignity. They wouldn't just give it up to every kind of dude. Where a lot of the women nowadays it's kind of the opposite. And you're seeing with your social medias and your TikToks, your YouTubes, Instagram, all that. It's kind of going all over. Everything is kind of for public display instead of private. And I would say for the people who are truly desiring, myself included, a relationship is just to lean on God, obviously number one, but um, I would say number two would just to focus, not only just focus on yourself because everybody kind of says that it's like a cliche saying, but once you've prayed and figured out what you're looking for is to become the person you're looking for, and to also surround yourself with people who are kind of where you want to be. Like I eventually want to be married with kids. Half my friends are married, and half of them, or I would say 60% of them, have children. So I'm always around men that are either in relationships, married, or have kids. Right, for the most part, I'm one of kind of the last dying breed, if you will, of single men. But I don't really sleep around with women. Um, I just I don't care. I've had my fun in college, but I don't find dealing with someone um, and not either trying to build something meaningful, or if she's not, I'm not really too attracted to her. It doesn't make sense to have sex with her because it doesn't fill the void that I have. So if your men or women kind of like that, I would say to focus on number one, pray, have a conversation with God. Number two, become the person you want to see within your life. And then number three would be surround yourself with those type of people. If you have friends that kind of go out a lot, maybe you need to alter your friend group or hang out with them less because you just become those individuals. And if that's not really, that lifestyle is not kind of what you want, it leads to a bigger hole because then you subconsciously look at these people and go, I kind of already see where this is going, even if that person that you potentially could have a relationship with isn't even doing that. You may think yourself out of that relationship that you truly desire. um, the last thing I would say is for some is to understand that not everything you're going to understand. All right, there's a higher power, of course, so things are going to be out of your control and out of your understanding, and you just got to have faith. And I'm saying it for myself as well, is um it's kind of difficult, but it if it's for you, it'll happen. because I, myself included, have kind of went from caring for a relationship just to focusing on wealth. Like, all right, let me pay my debts off, invest, and go make this money. And if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And I had made a message. This is my last thing I'll leave to y'all, because I noticed this, and maybe you can find this within yourselves. I noticed a lot of my friends a couple years ago, before I had got like my apartment, finished paying my car off, and now I'm investing more, but still have to pay some other debts off. I noticed that some of my friends were kind of in the boat I'm in now, but years ago, where they were wanting a relationship, desiring to be with a woman, and they weren't really. Some were sleeping around, but most weren't. And they truly had the desire. And I was single at the time, and like I am now, and I couldn't correlate. I didn't understand, because I didn't have the emotional attachment that I have now with desiring, a relationship. And I had asked one of my buddies, and waiting for him to reply, is, how did you go from desiring the relationship to once you got it? Like, what was that kind of thing that clicked for you? Because I would say for y'all out there, if you're desiring a relationship, make sure you have one with the Lord, but also sometimes it's just not the right time, even though you truly desire it, which is hard to grasp. But there's more I could say, but it's kind of getting a little too long, so I wish y'all the best at finding your whoever. If it's not working here, you always can, travel overseas and try your luck somewhere else. And may the odds be ever in your favor. Deuces.